The monopoly of tech giant Apple in the field of electronic gadgets is well known. So much that a person carrying the latest iPhone or MacBook is automatically considered to be in a different league. Through the years, the company, founded by late Steve Jobs, has widely grown in terms of its customer profiles and quality without major glitches. Or has it? Just a week ago, Apple admitted in its official statement that when iPhone users will update the latest iOS 11, their phones will automatically start to perform slowly. This means that the urban legend that Apple purposely slowed down old iPhones so that customers buy a new one was indeed true. This controversy has dealt a furious dent in their loyal customer base, but it is not the only secret the company has been hiding from the general public. Given below are some of Apple's dark secrets that are just waiting to be lambasted in public. 1. Symbol of mystery. Since the time Apple's Bitten Apple logo was unveiled in 1976, it has been a source of scrutiny. Originally, the logo featured a rainbow apple with a bite taken from the right side. The comments of a former Apple executive made it clear that the logo was actually meant to denote something dark. The logo was linked to the original sin of Adam and Eve, in the Garden of Good and Evil. The interpretation of the logo comes out to represent anarchy and lust for knowledge. So much hidden meanings in one logo only. 2. iSlaves? Apple has often been in controversy for neglecting the safety and health of its workers, in the way of producing enhanced gadgets. In 2010, 14 suicide deaths of Foxconn, Apple's manufacturer in China employees were reported. On many accounts, the working conditions have been described to be similar to labor camps. Despite Apple's contention that it actually cared for its employees, at least 10 workers were diagnosed with a rare blood cancer, caused by chemicals used in iPhone's production. 3. Holy Grail for tax evasion. According to some sources, Apple uses a web of offshore companies to avoid paying billions of US dollars in taxes. In 2013, it was found by a U.S. Senate committee that Apple avoided paying approximately $44 billion in taxes for 4 years. Apple has reportedly set up 3 entities in Ireland, with no home country for tax purpose, and these entities hold more than 60% of Apple's profits. This godlike smart level of tax arrangement has allowed Apple to amass nearly $165 billion in terms of cash and cash securities. 4. Steve, not that a jolly fellow, Jobs. Steve Jobs was a ruthless businessman when it came to handling operations at Apple. Jobs often ripped off his friends and business partners of profits. In the earlier days of the company, he ditched co-founder Steve Wozniak a $5,000 payment, and then he denied stock options to another friend, Dan Kotke. When he returned to head the operations at Apple in 1997, he closed down all the charitable programs of the company. Until his death in 2007, there is no public record of him doing any charity, despite amassing a net worth of $7 billion. 5. Apple Police. Apple has a secret police force known as Worldwide Loyalty Team. Its main job is to protect the secrecy of Apple's products and to avoid any leaks. But many times, Apple has crossed the boundary of a healthy and friendly inspection. All the employees involved in various stages of a product manufacturing have to submit their phones for inspection. In a recorded evidence of the loyalty team's activity beyond the Apple campus, they impersonated San Francisco police officers to search a home for an iPhone prototype. You see, the slowing down of iPhones is only the tip of the iceberg. Who knows what darker secrets this company is hiding? The next time you think of buying an iPhone product, beware of the espionage you are contributing to, and keep in mind Apple's dark secrets, which can directly or indirectly influence you. What are your thoughts about Apple as a company? Do let us know in the comments below.